A very good morning, aspirants. Welcome back to our channel MPSC Easy Learning, and this is Advocate Samira Mistry. As you all know, I have started with the previous year question analysis series. From the year 2011, I have completed PSI, SDI, ASO, and from 2012, we've completed PSI. And in today's lecture, we'll be discussing ASO Pre of 2012. All of these lectures are extremely important from your upcoming combined Pre of 2024. And if you are new to my channel and you want this series to benefit you and you want to pass the upcoming 2024 Pre, these are certain points which you must keep in your mind. Please start from PSI 2011. एक lecture देखिए, learn the facts, then move on to SDI. Learn this, then move on to ASO and the further lectures. Please do not watch all the lectures together एक के पीछे एक, वो उससे मतलब ही नहीं बनता है. It becomes like a serial. And I can guarantee you 110% ये series में से question repeat होंगे आपके 2024 prelims में. Please do not be under the misconception that 2011 का paper है 2024 में यूज होगा कि नहीं. What is the need? कि सिर्फ 5 years are sufficient? No. Start from 2011 because there was a question from 2011 which was repeated in 2021. And आज जो हम कर रहे हैं, जो ASO Pre करे 2012 में, यहाँ से question repeat हुआ था आपके 2023 में. So I hope you drive this point. Also, study is important to qualify any paper, but उससे ज़्यादा ये important है that you keep revising and you keep testing yourself. If you watch the PSI Pre 2011, these are certain questions which are from that lecture. Do solve it and let me know the answers in the comment section. इससे आपको अपना preparation का standard पता चलेगा that is it up to the mark and you will definitely get confident. Our books of History of Maharashtra, Current Affair Yearbook and Geography of Maharashtra are available for MPSC English medium aspirants. If you want the sample PDF of these books, you can either message us on the number or you can text us on Telegram. Every year you will find questions tackled from a book. The proofs have been uploaded on the Telegram channel and we believe to keep the process extremely transparent. So the proofs also of the questions which have been tackled in the paper have been uploaded on our channel. You can go check it out for yourself and then place your trust on us. With this, let's start with it. We'll be starting with science. Okay? From those given below, which element is a micronutrient? Phosphorus, zinc, nitrogen, sulfur. आपका सही जवाब है zinc. So zinc is a micronutrient. If we see certain important points, firstly, the questions on micronutrient and macronutrient, ये हमेशा पूछते हैं पेपर में. Like which of the following elements are from the micronutrient table or which of the following elements are from the macronutrient table. और इतने सारे एलिमेंट होते हैं वो ध्यान में रखने बहुत दिक्कत होता है. So the trick to remember the micronutrient elements list is call मोकू एंड मैंजीन इन फेब. ठीक है, मोकू आपका फ्रेंड का नाम है और मैंजीन आपके फ्रेंड का नाम है. सो मोकू और मैंजीन को बुलाओ कभी फेब में. सो बाय दिस कॉल स्टैंड्स फॉर Cl. ठीक है, विच मीन्स क्लोरीन. कुमो मतलब मोकू, सो MO stands for molybdenum and Cu stands for copper. You've got manzene, right? So Man stands for manganese and Zin stands for zinc. You've got Feb after that, which consists of Fe and B. ये आप सबको पता है, Fe मतलब iron and B stands for boron. That is how you can keep the micronutrient elements list in your mind. And what exactly are micronutrients? These are elements which are required in small amount. This is from biology, from the topic botany. So please study micro and macro as well. Next question, to which patients is DOTS, that is DOTS treatment given? Polio, AIDS, hepatitis, ट्यूबरकुलोसिस। आपका सही जवाब है टीबी। ट्यूबरकुलोसिस के पेशेंट्स को डॉट्स का ट्रीटमेंट दिया जाता है। इससे आंसर पता चल गया, बट नाउ यू हैव टू नो मोर अबाउट द ऑप्शंस एज वेल। सो फर्स्टली वी विल स्टार्ट विद टीबी। टीबी इज कॉज्ड बाय माइकोबैक्टीरियम ट्यूबरकुले, एंड फॉर ट्रीटमेंट ये 2 टेस्ट किए जाते हैं, एक्सरे एंड tuberculin test. There is also a vaccine available for TB, which is Bacillus guerin, which is the full form of BCG. Please note over here that this point has already been asked in the paper. यहाँ ये पूछा गया था what is the full form of the BCG vaccine. So आपका आंसर होगा Bacillus guerin. And also my pronunciations might differ from the original one because my background is not of science, but I can assure you the content is top notch. Next point is of bacteria. So the bacteria causing TB was found by whom? It is Robert Koch. और अगर BCG का फुल फॉर्म पूछ सकते हैं तो ये हमेशा तो ये डॉट्स का भी फुल फॉर्म पूछ सकते हैं. सो द फुल फॉर्म इज डायरेक्टली ऑब्जर्व्ड शॉर्ट कोर्स. इससे आपका ट्यूबरकुलोसिस इन डेप्थ हो जाता है. नाउ वी कम टू एड्स. फर्स्टली एड्स इज कॉज्ड बाय ह्यूमन इम्यूनो डेफिशिएंसी वायरस और इसके टेस्ट किए जाते हैं इन ऑर्डर टू डिटरमाइन आपको एड्स है या नहीं. सो द टेस्ट आर एलिसा एंड वेस्टर्न ब्लॉट. यहाँ एलिसा इज एक्चुअली योर शॉर्ट फॉर्म. द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ दिस इज एंजाइम लिंक्ड इम्यूनोसॉर्बेंट एसे. यर प्लीज कीप इन योर माइंड ये भी PYQ है. यहाँ ये पूछा गया था एलिसा का फुल फॉर्म क्या है. सो इट इज एंजाइम लिंक्ड इम्यूनोसॉर्बेंट एसे. दिस इज फ्रॉम करंट अफेयर पर्सपेक्टिव. अगेन प्लीज नोट ये भी पूछा गया है. सो वर्ल्ड एड्स डे इज ऑब्जर्व्ड ऑन द 1st of December. 2022 का थीम क्या था? इक्वलाइज था. 2023 अभी आएगा दिसंबर, तभी ये चेंज होगा. नेक्स्ट वी प्रोसीड टू हेपेटाइटिस. So hepatitis is caused by 5 kinds of virus, which is A, B, C, D and E. And which organ is affected? So it is the liver. यहाँ A और D आपके contaminated food and water ये 2 reason से होता है. And B, C, D it is caused via blood transfusion or sexual intercourse. Yellow jaundice is caused by hepatitis A and white jaundice is caused by hepatitis B. Here, please see your 2023 paper. इस पे क्वेश्चन आया है या नहीं. ऑप्शन से क्वेश्चन बना दिया. दैट इज द रीजन आई से कि सिर्फ पढ़ के ये मतलब फॉर एग्जाम्पल टू विच पेशेंट्स इज डॉट ट्रीटमेंट गिवन. आंसर की में देख लिया 4 है तो आंसर ट्यूबरकुलोसिस. ठीक है चलो अगले क्वेश्चन पे. नो प्लीज डू नॉट डू दिस. That is known as reading, but MPSC expects analyzing out of you. So you need to know the question and you need to know the options as well in depth. Okay. We proceed to polio. So polio is caused by enterovirus and 2 vaccines are there. Salk जो इंजेक्ट किया जाता है और सबीन है जो ओरल है. I guess this was asked in 2021 pre. Okay, so you have to keep this as well in your mind. This is from biology again, from the topic disease, and I have been consistently telling you disease को आप first priority में पढ़ो. This is a very important topic in order to score marks in your biology section. Okay. Next question, what is ornithology? Study of birds, study of earth, study of bones, none of the above. Your right answer is study of birds is known as ornithology. Next paper में आपको ये पूछा जा सकता है what is study of earth known as? So study of earth is known as geology. And what is the study of bones known as? Study of bones is known as osteology. Next question, what does hygrometer measure? Relative humidity, the water flow of a river, relative density of liquids, or none of the above. Here your answer is option 2. Hygrometer measures relative density of liquids. Please note your option analysis is not necessary. आपसे भी आंसर लर्न कीजिएगा. Next question, what is the main function of lungs? supply blood, help in digestion, purify blood, store digested food. Please see this. Lungs. Lungs belongs to respiratory system, right? क्या respiratory system digestion कराता है? नहीं कराता. So इससे आपका option 3 भी चला जाता है, 4 भी चला जाता है. Now you are left with 1 and 2. Supply blood. Does lungs belong to the circulatory system? It does not. Option 1 भी गया. This is your right answer. The main function of lungs is to purify blood. This was a very confusing question. So if we see more about this question, so lungs is situated in the chest cavity. A very important point, please इसको star mark कर दीजिएगा. Structural and functional unit of lung. What is it known as? It is alveoli. And in one day, how many times does a person respire? A person respires 28,800 times. I felt this is important because एक question एक previous year में ये पूछा गया था, right? We had solved that जो blood vessels है वो कितने किलोमीटर है? So it is 97,000 किलोमीटर. अगर ये पूछा जा सकता है तो ये भी पूछ सकते हैं. This again important. What is spirometer? Spirometer is used for measuring capacity of lungs. This is from biology section. Which topic? The human respiratory system. This is the first time human respiratory system पे question आया है. Okay. Next one. To which class does the disease filariasis belong? Endemic, epidemic, pandemic or communicable? आपका सही जवाब है endemic. If we see this in depth, endemic disease क्या है? These are the kind of diseases which are found in particular areas. For example, filariasis आपको Alappuzha, Ernakulam और कोटायम में मिलेंगे. ये कहाँ है? ये है आपके केरला में. Endemic हो गया. Now we move on to epidemic. Epidemic का मतलब क्या है? Epidemic means this disease spread from place to place and it affects large number of people. For example, typhoid. Typhoid आपको पानी से होता है, right? So if एक area में एक river, for example, ये अगर खराब हो गया, so lot of people are going to be infected with typhoid. ये फिर दूसरे जगह पे ये river जाएगा, यहाँ पे लोग infect हो जाएंगे. So this is what it means, that the disease spreads from place to place affecting large number of people. Next one is pandemic. I don't have to explain it to you. Pandemic example COVID जो worldwide होता है. Then we see communicable. What is a communicable disease? The diseases which spread due to continuous contact or due to air. These are known as communicable disease. For example, TB. Again a question from biology part and from the topic diseases. Please study this topic in first priority. Next question. When pH value of a solution is 7, then what is the nature of that solution? Acidic, alkaline, neutral or mixture? आपका सही जवाब है neutral. जब 7 है, it is neutral. We study this in depth. Acidic is from 0 to 6.9. Neutral is 7 and basic is from 7.1 to 14. And how is it determined? It is determined by pH value. ये पूछा जा सकता है कि what is the full form of pH? It is potence of hydrogen. And potence ये आपके German language से लिया गया है, which means concentration. This question is from the topic of chemistry and the lesson is acid, bases and salt. This have to study. Next question. Before starting, let me tell you, ये एक logic का question है, okay? ये आपको book में नहीं मिलेगा. Let us understand what harms the natural microbial flora. Organic farming, compost, irrigation, chemical fertilizers. Easily you can understand the answer. It is chemical fertilizers. Chemical से ही harm होता है ना? Organic farming से harm होता है? No. Does compost cause any harm? No. Irrigation? No. So your answer is chemical fertilizers. Next question. Isotopes of an element have dash. I'll directly tell you the answer. They have the same atomic number but different atomic mass number. Here with isotopes, these are certain names which are also similar and they can ask you. Firstly, isotopes हमने देख लिया. That is that an element which have same atomic number but different atomic mass number. What are isotones? They can ask you this as well. It means that two elements which have the same number of neutrons. यहाँ the trap will be over here. Here in the option you will have neutrons, protons and electrons, or none of the above. So please do not get confused. Trap में मत फंसिएगा. It is neutrons. Isobars. Isobars have same atomic mass numbers but different atomic number. It is directly इसका opposite. This is from physics, from the topic atom. Must study. Next question. Which metal prevents the rusting of iron? Copper, aluminium, silver, zinc. आपका सही जवाब है zinc. These are certain alloys which are important from your exam perspective. In MPSC, they also have this pattern of asking. For example, they will tell you, in the alloy of stainless steel, what all is included? और ये सब होंगे आपके ऑप्शन में and you have to choose the correct option. So stainless steel has iron, carbon, chromium and nickel, bronze, copper and tin, brass, zinc and copper, duralumin, magnesium and aluminium, or German silver. German silver is of copper, zinc and nickel. Here please note, this has already been asked. This has already been asked. I guess ये दोनों में से भी एक पूछा गया. So please learn this. Next question. Which radiations are used to prevent sprouting of onions or potatoes? Alpha, beta, gamma, UV. आपका सही जवाब है gamma. Your option analysis not required. Just keep this in your mind. Which of the following is a fossil fuel? Petroleum, wax, biodiesel, wood. आपका आंसर है petroleum. Option analysis not required. Next question. Why does sky appear blue? It is actually blue. The atmosphere scatters blue color more than the other colors. All colors interfere to produce blue, or in the white light the blue component dominates. आपका सही जवाब है option 2. The sky appears blue due to atmosphere scatters blue color more than the other colors. Let's study this in depth. Firstly, the sky appears blue due to which phenomenon? It is the scattering of light. Please keep this in your mind. इस पे क्वेश्चन बनते हैं. And if you see in visible light, maximum scattering of blue light takes place. Okay? Scattering of light, ये वर्क किसका है? It is Dr. Chandrasekhar. And he was the first Indian to receive a Nobel Prize. Please note, this has already been asked. That astronaut को space से sky काला क्यों दिखता है? It is because the light doesn't get scattered. They can ask you this in your next paper. This is from the physics part of science and topic है light. Please note, in physics, light should be done in first priority. Electricity should be done in first priority. इसे पढ़ के बिना मत जाइएगा. And you've got the periodic table as well, right? That also has to be done. और बायो का तो मैंने already telegram पे डाल दिया है. If you aren't connected with us on Telegram, so do connect. So do join and download the picture. With this, we've completed science. Now we'll start with history. What was the Simon Commission appointed for? For evaluating implementation of the Montagu-Keynesford Act, for evaluating implementation of the Minto-Morley Act, for evaluating impact of the Pune Pact, none of the above. Your right answer is option 1. Simon Commission was appointed for evaluating implementation of the Montagu-Chelmsford Act. These are certain important points. इस पे question 2 बार बने हैं. If you see other name of Simon Commission, they can ask you this. So the other name of Simon Commission is, or it is also known as, Indian Statutory Commission. और Simon Commission नाम है. So who was exactly Simon थे कौन? So he was the chairman and his name was Sir John Simon. And in which year was Simon Commission appointed? It was appointed in 1927. How many members? 7 members. And this commission was boycotted. This has already been asked in PYQ. Please note, 2011 में I guess पूछा गया था. No Indians were there in the commission, इसलिए साइमन कमीशन को हमने boycott किया था. And ये हमने already क्वेश्चन का ही है point. It was appointed for evaluating Montagu-Chelmsford Act. Here they can also ask you Montagu कौन थे और Chelmsford कौन थे. So Edwin Montagu was the Secretary of State and Lord Chelmsford was India's Viceroy. Please keep this in your mind. What was the Simon Commission appointed for? Stop. With this, we've completed our science part of the paper and now we'll be starting with history. The question is, what was the Simon Commission appointed for? For evaluating implementation of the Montagu-Chelmsford Act, for evaluating implementation of the Minto-Morley Act, for evaluating impact of the Pune Pact, or none of the above. Your right answer is for evaluating implementation of the Montagu-Chelmsford Act. These are certain important points about the Simon Commission. That Simon Commission is also known as Indian Statutory Commission. And the name was Simon Commission, right? What exactly Simon? Who was Simon? So Simon, Sir John Simon was the chairman. In which year was the Simon Commission appointed? In 1927. कितने member थे? 7 members. And this, please note that this was asked in one of the papers in 2011 if I am not wrong. What was the reason why was Simon Commission boycotted? It was because no Indians were there in the commission. This is the question's answer, that it was appointed for evaluating Montagu-Chelmsford Act. Here they can also ask you who was Montagu and who was Chelmsford. So Edwin Montagu was the Secretary of State and Lord Chelmsford was India's Viceroy. Here I want to discuss with you one thing. More than 70% of your combined pre is of rote learning. आपको रट्टा मारना ही है 70%. Because for example, Indian Statutory Commission को उस साइमन कमीशन का दूसरा नाम है. Your what can anybody explain it to you? When was Simon Commission appointed? 1927. यहाँ explain करने जैसा क्या है? But these kind of questions come in the paper which require rote learning, and this rote learning has to be done with efficiency. The reason why I say so, 100 questions, 60 minutes. Okay? और unknown है, आपने question कभी देखे नहीं है. That is the first time you are reading that question and you have an approximate of 36 seconds to read the question, understand, mark the answer. इतना सब आपको करना है 36 seconds में. And this level of competency can only be achieved by rote learn plus revision. This is what MPSC asks out of you. ये दो चीज very important. And the rote learning over here can't be done in one day. Okay? ये एक रोज का होना चाहिए. For example, why don't you learn ABCD today? There is a reason behind it, right? Because you have learned it. आप इतने टाइम करके आ रहे हैं. So टॉपिक्स आपने कभी किया नहीं, हाउ कैन यू एक्सपेक्ट कि एक दिन में या एक वीक में मेरे प्रेपरेशन हो जाएगा? सो व्हाट इज़ द पॉइंट इन वॉचिंग दोज यूट्यूब वीडियोज़ विच से हाउ टू प्रिपेयर इन 1 month? It is not possible to prepare in 1 month if you are a rookie. You at least need a year to prepare. At least you need 6 months, right? And I'm telling you, ये time will pass very soon and 2024 का date निकल जाएगा. Please start with your preparation already. It is high time, and everyone who is pursuing this exam has already started with the preparation. Okay? आप पीछे मत छूट जाइएगा, बिकॉज ये ट्रेन कभी छूटती है इसका पता नहीं चलता है until the point वो रिजल्ट लग के and your name is not there in the list. So please start with quality preparation, and I'm sorry if you feel I'm being very aggressive or rude, but it is what it is, right? If you want to change the situation, if you want to change the place where you come from, you have to study. That is one universal truth which you have to keep in your mind. And secondly, coming back to our lecture, Simon Commission. हिस्ट्री में ना 2 मेजर डाउट होते हैं कि मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री कहाँ से कहाँ तक पढ़ना है. 1857 to 1947 इतना पढ़ना मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री में सफिशिएंट है. सेकेंडली, ये एक डाउट होता है क्या हमें एंशिएंट पढ़ना है, क्या हमें मेडिवल पढ़ना है कंबाइन प्री या कंबाइन मेंस के लिए. सो ancient medieval is not there for pre and ancient medieval is not there for mains. You only have to focus on modern and Maharashtra history. Next question, what was the Modiman committee appointed for? Inquiry about the Act 1919, inquiry about the Act 1909, inquiry about the hierarchy, inquiry about the Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. The right answer is inquiry about the Act of 1919. In which district in 1918 the peasants started no tax movement under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi? Gorakhpur, Solapur, Kheda or Pune? Your right answer is Kheda. So in 1918 in the Kheda district the peasants started the no tax movement under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi. Gorakhpur देख के one incident comes to my mind is of 1922, right? The Chauri Chora incident took place in Gorakhpur. और no tax movement का हुआ खेड़ा में हुआ. That is what I've mentioned over here. Next question, what has Dr. Ambedkar not authored? Please inculcate the habit of marking. Not पूछा है या is पूछा है. Pressure में you are bound to make mistakes, and these kind of questions are extremely easy. First, the problem of rupee, riddles in Hinduism, Gandhi and the financial thoughts on linguistic state. None of the above options is correct. Your right answer is none of the above options is correct. इसका मतलब ये हुआ that the problem of rupee, riddles in Hinduism and Gandhi and the financial thoughts on linguistic state, ये तीनों बुक लिखा है डॉक्टर अम्बेडकर ने. Please note, this is a new book, okay? मतलब ज़्यादा नाम नहीं है ये बुक का कई जगह पे. सो चांस है ये पूछा जाए पेपर में दैट गांधी एंड द फाइनेंशियल थॉट्स ऑन लिंग्विस्टिक स्टेट वाज ऑथर्ड बाय हुम? इट वाज ऑथर्ड बाय डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर. दिस इज फ्रॉम महाराष्ट्र हिस्ट्री विद सोशल रिफॉर्मर डॉक्टर अम्बेडकर. हैव टू स्टडी इट इन डेप्थ. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, विच स्टेटमेंट्स आर ट्रू? ट्रू बोला है हाँ. अबाउट जी आगरकर. He was influenced by Chiplunkar. He left Kesari as he developed differences with Tilak on social reforms. He translated Shakespeare's Hamlet into Marathi. He was an atheist. Here your answer is all the above are true. There is one more way how you solve this question. This is a trick, okay? I don't say this trick is applicable to all the questions, but usually ये work कर जाता है. Whenever they ask you true, please go for the options with the maximum. All of the above यहाँ maximum है ना. A, B, C मतलब only 3, B, C, D only 3, या none of the above मतलब 0 हो गया. No, all of the मतलब A, B, C, D ये हुआ ना maximum. Always go for all of the above when they have asked you true. and if they have asked you which of the following is false, जहाँ false पूछा जाए वहाँ minimum पे जाने का. Either you go for none of the above अगर है, or either go with only single option. For example, एक question दिया है and you got only A, only AB, only ABC or ABCD, all of the above. Here कौन सा minimum है? Only A ना, so go for this. This is a trick which usually works. Here I wanted to discuss with you this point. He translated Shakespeare's Hamlet into Marathi. This was asked as a question in one of the papers in 2011. And वही question देखो इन्होंने statement में डाला है. The point which I want to make over here is that questions can also be put in the statement format. So please focus on that as well. He translated Shakespeare's Hamlet into Marathi. What is the name? It was Vikar Vilasit. Please keep this in your mind. And he has also written Dongricha Turungatil Ek Shek Divas. This is from Maharashtra history from the reformer Agarkar, a very important person. Please keep in your mind. Next question. As a result of the reaction, in which country was the Khilafat movement started in India? England, Germany, Brahmadesh, Turkestan. Right answer is Turkestan. Who took the revolutionary decision in 1902 to keep the vacancies reserved for the backward classes in government jobs? Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Mahatma Gandhi, R.D. Karve, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. Your right answer is Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. Usually people will get confused in between these two, but your answer is Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. One more initiative which is unique, which was done by Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, was he started hostel for students. This was also asked once, this was also asked, that is the reason I mentioned it over here. So Miss Clark hostel was for untouchable students. Please keep this in your mind. What is true? Okay, true. Purposely have marked it about Pratna Samaj. It was founded by Tarkhadkar brothers. Subodh Patrika was its mouthpiece, has roots in Bhagavad Dharma, brought along progressive attitudes in Hinduism. What did I tell you? True है, maximum पे जाओ. A, B, C 3, B, C, D 3, A, B, D 3, A, B, C, D 4. I will go for this, and that is the right answer. So firstly, Pratna Samaj was founded by Dadoba Tarkhadkar and Atmaram Panduranga Tarkhadkar. Right? It was founded by brothers. In which year? They can also ask you this. It is 1867. And in Samaj, you also need to know the members, okay, of selective Samaj only. Pratna Samaj is one such important Samaj which you must keep in your mind. So the members were Abbaji Modak, Bhav Mahajan, Rana De and Agarkar. The mouthpiece was Subodh Patrika. And the objectives? Widow remarriage, ये समाज का objective था. And worship of God is through service of humanity. Also, they did not believe in idol worship. Okay. Now, if you see these objectives, 1867, ये भी ध्यान रखिए. 1867 में एक ऐसा ग्रुप है जो विडो रीमैरिज को प्रमोट कर रहा है. इट इज़ अ प्रोग्रेसिव एटीट्यूड, राइट? दिस इज ऑल्सो राइट. इससे आपका चारों पॉइंट राइट हो जाता है. एंड दिस इज द एक्सप्लेनेशन फॉर इट. इन द कमेंट सेक्शन डू लेट मी नो, सत्यशोधक समाज जो है महात्मा फुले का, इसका माउथ पीस क्या था? हमने ऑलरेडी कवर किया है. ये माउथ पीस देख के मुझे याद आया. यू हैव टू कीप द माउथ पीस एज वेल इन योर माइंड. ओके, ये पूछते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, अरेंज क्रोनोलॉजिकली. स्वदेशी मूवमेंट, सिविल डिसोबीडियंस, खिलाफत मूवमेंट, क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट. सी, स्वदेशी मूवमेंट was launched during the time of partition of Bengal, that is 1905. After that you've got Khilafat movement in 1919. Civil disobedience movement 1930 में हुआ था एंड क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट सबसे लास्ट 1942. ईयर इससे पता चलता है पहला ये हुआ, राइट? सो पहला ए हुआ है. वेयर यू फाइंड ए फर्स्ट? सिर्फ एक ही आप अगर जानते होते तो आपका आंसर निकल जाता था. एंड इफ यू वांट मी टू प्रूव माय पॉइंट, is 1857 to 1947 sufficient or not? See, ये सब ये बीच में आते हैं ना ये टाइमलाइन के. It means our assumption is absolutely right. Next question, which organization was founded in 1906 with the encouragement of Lord Minto? National Congress, Muslim League, सार्वजनिक सभा, आज़ाद हिंद सेना. आपका सही जवाब है मुस्लिम लीग. नेशनल कांग्रेस आईएनसी तो 1885 का था ना, ये तो निकल ही जाता है. सर मुस्लिम लीग वॉज फाउंडेड इन 1906. ये भी पूछा गया है एक बार दैट वेयर वॉज इट फाउंडेड? इट वॉज फाउंडेड एट ढाका. व्हाट इज द नेम? मुस्लिम लीग, फाउंडेड बाय सलीमुल्लाह हक. एनकरेजमेंट किसने दिया था? इट वॉज लॉर्ड मिंटो. नेक्स्ट वन, व्हाट इज नॉट ट्रू? नॉट of Swatantra Labour Party. It was established by Dr. Ambedkar. Janta was its mouthpiece. Interests of the labourers was its agenda. The party contested 1937 elections. It merged into All India Scheduled Caste Federation. I told you whenever there is not, go for minimum, but here all the options are in minimum. So these are the kind of questions where you have to know the answer. Here your answer is option E. Now if we see this in depth, so it was established by Dr. Ambedkar. They can ask you year as well. So it was in the year 1936, Swatantra Labour Party. इसका actually नाम Independent Labour Party है, okay? But here they've given Swatantra. It means the same only. Mouthpiece, please focus, Janta. स्वतंत्र लेबर पार्टी और इंडियन लेबर पार्टी का माउथपीस था जनता. एम was for the laborers and contested the 1937 election, but it wasn't merged into All India Scheduled Federation. Alright, so this is from Maharashtra history again, from the social reformer B. Ambedkar. Very important person, have to study. Next one, with which crop was the Champaran Satyagraha related? Rice, jute, indigo, sugarcane. Your right answer is indigo. Please note this question has been repeatedly asked many times. So firstly, if we see Champaran Satyagraha, these are certain points which you must keep in your mind. That the year is 1917. In which year? 1917. With which crop is it related? It is related with indigo. And who called Gandhiji? Firstly, who led the Champaran Satyagraha? It is Mahatma Gandhi. Okay. And who called Mahatma Gandhiji? Rajkumar Shukla. Please note this has been asked recently in SSC paper. Led by, we have already discussed, Mahatma Gandhi. System. There is one system also which has been named, which is the Teen Gathiya system. What does this system mean? It means that 3/20th part of the land must be cultivated with indigo. So these are certain points which you must keep in your mind. Next one, why was 1942 movement unsuccessful? Unarmed people could not succeed against the British government. Gandhi was arrested prior to the movement. Those in service did not join the movement. Muslim League did not support the movement. Where is your maximum? A, B, C, D? This is your answer. Okay? So these are certain points which you must keep in your mind. Next one, which university bestowed PhD on Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar? London School of Economics, Boston University, Columbia University, Cambridge University. Your right answer is Columbia University. They can also ask you in which year, so it is 1927. Again a question on Maharashtra history, on the social reformer Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Next one, who is called as the pioneer of Women's Education of Modern India. Savitribai Phule, Lokmanya Tilak, V.R. Shinde, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Here students will get confused in between these two because of this word. Okay, but your answer is Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. He is called as the pioneer of women's education of modern India. So these are certain facts which you must keep in your mind. Mahatma Jyotiba Phule was born at Katgun. फर्स्ट गर्ल स्कूल इन्होंने बनाया कहाँ, कब? 1848 में. फर्स्ट स्कूल फॉर बैकवर्ड इन विच ईयर? 1852, and he is called the pioneer of women's education of modern India. This Maharashtra history from social reformer Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. But ये तीन भी important है, you have to learn about them. Next one, which organization was established by the Indians living in America and Canada? India House, Hindustan Socialist Republican Army, Gadar, Mitra Mela. Here your answer is Gadar. Please note, this question was asked in 2011. Repeated question है, okay? ये एक ऑप्शन में था गदर पार्टी, और वहाँ से देखो ये यहाँ आंसर बन गया. सो गदर पार्टी वॉज एस्टेब्लिश इन 1913. हेडक्वार्टर है इनका सैन फ्रांसिस्को. मेंबर्स लाला हरदयाल सिंह एंड मेनी अदर्स. इनका नाम हमेशा पूछते हैं, दैट इज द रीजन आई selectively added his name only. And earlier Gadar party was known as Pacific Coastal Hindustan Association, PCHA. This is from modern history. Who described Dayanand Saraswati's Arya Samaj as aggressive Hinduism? Sarojini Naidu, Annie Besant, Bhagini Nivedita, all of these. See here, do not go for all of these over here. The reason why, एक ही चीज क्या चार लोग बोलेंगे? No, right? Only one. So here your answer is Bhagini Nivedita. If we see important points about this question, Arya Samaj was founded by Swami Dayanand Saraswati in the year 1875. This has already been asked. Please note it down. This also has been asked many times. Even this. So Swami Dayanand Saraswati, his original name was Moor Shankar Karsandas Tiwari, and Lahore was the center. Next one, what led to the revolt of 1857? Dalhousie's aggressive policy, interference in social and religious life, unrest in the Sipais, East India Company's extent of power. AB, BC, ABC, ABCD. All of the above. ये सब led to the revolt of 1857. You have Dalhousie's doctrine of lapse, right? In the last lecture we also discussed about DOL. That also played an important role. Interference in social and religious life, वो तो हुआ ही because of the cartridges which had the grease of pig and cow. Unrest in the sepoys because of this reason. East India Company's extent of power, ये भी था. So common sense अगर आप लगा लीजिए तो ये सब cause the revolt. Everything is negative ना, ये भी बुरी बात है, ये भी बुरी बात है. There's nothing positive over here. All are negative, it means your answer is all of the above. If we see certain important facts about this, revolt of 1857 began at Meerut. The revolts and the leaders, please note, important है, इस पे question बने हैं. दिल्ली से जनरल बख्त खान, कानपुर से नाना साहिब, लखनऊ से बेगम हजरत महल, बरेली से खान बहादुर and फैजाबाद से मौलवी अहमदुल्ला. And who was the Governor General during the revolt of 1857? It was Lord Canning. I had told you 1857 के revolt से 1947 पढ़ना बस हो जाएगा. Next one, what facilitated establishment of Azad Hind Sena? The precarious situation of the British in the Second World War, the influence of the British in the First World War, partition of Bengal, none of the above. Here your answer is the precarious situation of the British in the Second World War. If we see, Azad Hind Sena was founded in 1943, and who founded it? It was by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Where? At Singapore. Please keep this Singapore in your mind. इसके आने के चांस है. Next one. Which statements regarding Jyotiba Phule are incorrect? Name Jyotiba as he was born on Jyotiba Procession Day. Right. His surname Phule was drawn from the profession of his grandfather. Again right. Thomas Paine's Rights of Man had profound impact on him. Again right. Vishnu Shastri Chiponkar was his critic. He knew Marathi, English, Urdu, Kannada, Tamil, Gujarati languages. Lack of education is the root cause of all the trouble he firmly believed in. All of us know he has played such a vital role in women's education. तो ये तो बोला ही होगा. Believe है तभी तो he did this work. All these points are right. Your answer is all the statements are correct. This is from Maharashtra history from the social reformer Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Please study him in depth. Next one, in which National Congress session was the resolution of complete independence passed? Lucknow, Mumbai, Lahore, Surat. आपका सही जवाब है Lahore. In the session of Lahore, complete independence resolution was passed. If we see the most important points about INC, the first session was held on 28th December 1885. और लोकेशन कहाँ? लोकेशन था मुंबई. मुंबई exactly where? गोकुलदास तेजपाल कॉलेज. Here one thing which you have to keep in your mind, पुणे होने वाला था ये सेशन, लेकिन पुणे कैंसिल होके मुंबई आया. Here इस पे क्वेश्चन बना है ऑलरेडी. They had asked कि पुणे क्यों कैंसिल किया? Because of plague. ये था आंसर. Okay. And these questions are also asked. आप recently paper देखिए 21, 22, 23. They have asked and match the following, right? First, second, third, fourth session and match it with the president's name. So this is the trick how you can keep in your mind. What do black goats want? What का W stands for Vyomesh Chandra Banerjee. Do D Dada Bhai Navroji. Black का B for Badiruddin Tayyab ji. Goats का G for George Ewell and want का W for William Wedderburn. This also can be asked, and it has already been asked in fact, that Swaraj was declared in which session? It was in 1906. और 1906 में प्रेसिडेंट कौन थे? तब थे दादा भाई नवरोजी. ओके. एंड इफ वी सी, मैंने ऑप्शन एनालिसिस करके ये बनाया है. सूरत से एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सेशन है जो आपका 1907 सूरत स्प्लिट, उसमें दे कैन ऑल्सो आस्क यू प्रेसिडेंट कौन थे तभी? राज बिहारी घोष. योर क्वेश्चंस कैन बी आस्क्ड इन 3 फॉर्मेट. फर्स्ट इज, इन विच नेशनल कांग्रेस सेशन डिड सूरत स्प्लिट टेक प्लेस? एंड दे कैन गिव यू द years in the option. Your right answer will be 1907. Next, they can give you the National Congress session in 1907 which was held at Surat. तभी प्रेसिडेंट कौन थे? ऐसे पूछा जा सकता है. तभी आपका जवाब होगा राज बिहारी घोष. Please learn to study one point from all angles. Okay, ये भी पढ़ो. Make questions in your mind कि इस पे और कैसे बन सकते. Complete independence, the question 1929 का था ये सेशन. ओके. और हुआ कहाँ पे था? लाहौर में. प्रेसिडेंट कौन थे? जवाहरलाल नेहरू. सो द 1929 सेशन विच टुक प्लेस एट लाहौर, जिसके प्रेसिडेंट थे जवाहरलाल नेहरू, वो सेशन में कंप्लीट इंडिपेंडेंस का रेजोल्यूशन पास हुआ था. दिस ऑल्सो हैज़ बीन आस्क्ड. ओके. फर्स्ट रूरल सेशन और फर्स्ट विलेज सेशन यूजुअली ऐसे पूछते हैं. ये हुआ कहाँ पे था? दिस टुक प्लेस एट फैजपुर विच इज इन यवल तालुका इन जळगाव. तो ये था आपका फर्स्ट रूरल सेशन ऑफ द इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस विच टुक प्लेस इन द ईयर 1937. प्रेसिडेंट कौन थे? जवाहरलाल नेहरू. एंड दिस वाज द 50th session. These are the most important points. I urge you to please keep this in your mind and learn them. Next question. Which social reformer was inspired by the writings of J.S. Mill and H. Spencer? Mahatma Phule, Gopal Ganesh Agarkar, Maharshi Karve, or Justice Ranade? Here your right answer is Mahatma Phule. If we see certain important points, the first school in 1858 for girls and the first school for untouchables was in 1852 by Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Muktai Sarve, a student of Phule's school, wrote an article on religious conditions of Mahar Mang in an essay named Mahar Mangcha Dukha Vishay in a newspaper named Gyanoday. In this point, what you have to keep in your mind is the name of the student, Muktai Sarve. What was the article on? It was on religious conditions. What was the name of the essay? It was Mahar Mangcha Dukha Vishay, and it was published in which newspaper? It is Gyanoday. Only these points are important. And this is from the question that Mahatma Phule was inspired by writings of J.S. Mill and H. Spencer. This question was asked in previous year questions once, that you had to put the books in the chronology. कौन सा पहला कौन सा last वैसे. So the trick is BGSSAS. Okay. B stands for Brahmanache Kasab. G stands for Gulamgiri. S stands for Satsar. Another S stands for Shetkaryanchi Asud. A stands for Asprusyanchi Kaifiyat. And the last S stands for Sarvajanik Satya Dharma. And this book was published posthumously in 1891. And what does posthumously mean? It means after the death of a person. So this is from Maharashtra history, and with social reformer Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. You have to study him in depth. What Gopal Ganesh Agarkar did not believe in and therefore worked against? Rebirth, child marriage, caste system, untouchability. Okay, so it is all of the above. Gopal Ganesh Agarkar did not believe in any of these concepts. Child marriage also no, caste system bhi nahi, untouchability bhi nahi, rebirth bhi nahi. That is the reason he worked against these issues. What is true of D.K. Karve? He established Ferguson College, he established SNDT College, he married a widow, he established Samta Sangh, he is known as Maharashtra's Martin Luther King, and he was awarded Bharat Ratna. Firstly, he is not known as Maharashtra's Martin Luther King. You know who is known as Maharashtra's Martin Luther King? It is Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. So E is not true, right? E yahan hai, E yahan hai. Out. Then you got A, B, C, D and B, C, D, F. A, no, he did not establish Ferguson College. Isse you have your answer. B, C, D and F are the right options. Please learn these statements. Next time they can ask you a question on this. Okay. Firstly, if we see this point, he married a widow. Okay. He married Baya Karve, a widow from Sharda Sadan. And you know who established Sharda Sadan? Pandita Ramabai. And Baya Karve is also at some places known as Go Dubai. Okay. दोनों नाम ध्यान में रखिए. And Maharshi Karve wrote an autobiography named Looking Back. He established SNDT in 1906. The original name of SNDT college was Indian Women University. And donation कौन दिया था? 15 lakhs का ठाकर से ने दिया था. ये भी पूछा गया एक बार. And ये यूनिवर्सिटी जो SNDT है, ये इसका इंस्पिरेशन कौन से यूनिवर्सिटी से लिया गया है? टोक्यो यूनिवर्सिटी. Okay, please note this also has been asked, and the name of Tokyo University was Nihon Joshi Daigaku. He established Gram Prathamik Shikshan Mandal for the education of the rural people. He taught mathematics in FC College, and he established Jati Nirmulan Sanstha. Even Samta Sangh was established by him, and in 1958 he was awarded Bharat Ratna. So isse aapka answer B, C, D, F is right. This question is from Maharashtra history with social reformer Karve. Next one, what was the chief objective of the Swaraj Party? Council entry, boycott of the institutions established by the British, or constitutional opposition? Your right answer is council entry. What was the ultimate objective of the salt satyagraha? To repeal of salt laws, economic relief to common people, पूर्ण स्वराज, none of the above. आपका सही जवाब है पूर्ण स्वराज. That was the objective of salt satyagraha. Salt satyagraha took place in the year 1930 and the answer is objective. पूर्ण स्वराज था. Next question. In protest of what Gandhiji started Satyagraha Sabha? Salt Law, Government of India's Act 1919, Rowlatt Act, Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. आपका सही जवाब है Rowlatt Act. So Gandhiji started Satyagraha Sabha in the protest of Rowlatt Act. And if we see, Rowlatt Act is also known as Anarchical Revolutionary Crimes Act, which was founded by Mahatma Gandhi in the year 1919. Who is called the first social reformer of Maharashtra? Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, Anna Hazare or N.G. Gore? Your right answer is Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Next one. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Pandita Ramabai? She was a Sanskrit scholar. She gave discourses on Vedas. She adopted Christian religion. Correct. Maximum बोला था, right? This is your answer. A, B, C. So ये सब statements correct है. If we study Pandita Ramabai in depth, she was a Sanskrit scholar and also taught Sanskrit in which college? In Cheltenham College. She adopted Christian religion. Her daughter's name was Manorama. She received the title Kesar-e-Hind in 1919. Please note P by Q and tell me, ये 2011 में पूछा गया था and again it was repeated in 2021. That is why this, इससे ये पता चलता है 2011 का repeat हुआ है. These papers are also important. She is written High Class Hindu Women and this book was based on Anandibai Joshi, who was India's first doctor. She wrote her autobiography named Me Kiti Sosu. And Sharda Sadan in 1889 at Mumbai was established by Pandita Ramabai and Agarkar was a supporter. Please note, ये भी पूछा गया है. And Godubai, who was the wife of Maharishi Dondo Keshav Kare, she belonged to Sharda Sadan. This is from Maharashtra history, social reformer, and the name is Pandita Ramabai. इन पे क्वेश्चन हमेशा बनते हैं. 2021 में अगर आप देखे जाए 2 क्वेश्चन डायरेक्टली पूछा था पंडिता रमाबाई से. With this we've completed our history, we've completed our science. Now we'll be starting with geography. Okay, which of the following wildlife sanctuaries is known for bisons? Sagareshwar in Sangli, Radhanagari in Kolhapur, Tansa in Thane or Melghat in Amravati? Your right answer is Melghat in Amravati. Here what I want you to do is I want you to learn these 3 as well. That where is Sagareshwar? It is at Sangli. Radhanagari कहाँ है? Kolhapur. Tansa कहाँ है? Thane. And of course Melghat कहाँ है? Amravati. This is from Maharashtra Geography, Wildlife Sanctuary. Next one, which of the following hot water springs is not located in Ratnagiri? Vajreshwari, Rajwari, Asavali, Unhere. So Vajreshwari is not located in Ratnagiri. Okay, this is located near Vasai, Mumbai. आप समझ लीजिए. So firstly, Ratnagiri में कौन से hot water springs है? Rajwadi, Asavali and Unhere. You have to learn this. Mumbai में you've got Vajreshwari. This is from Maharashtra Geography. This was tackled from a book and the topic is hot water springs. This is important. Please study. In which district are Jogeshwari caves located? Mumbai suburban, Kolhapur, Amravati, Aurangabad. आपका सही जवाब है Mumbai suburban. Jogeshwari caves are located in Mumbai. And if you see Aurangabad में there is one famous cave. which is Ajanta and Ellora. This is from Maharashtra Geography from the topic caves. Please keep in your mind. Next one, Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea are connected by which canal? Suez, Indira Gandhi, Panama, none of the above. आपका सही जवाब है Suez. Where are the evergreen forests found in Maharashtra? 3000 mm no rainfall region, 1000 mm rainfall region, 600 mm rainfall region, less than 600 mm rainfall region. Your right answer is 3000 mm and more rainfall region. Here only this is required. Option analysis not essential. This is from Maharashtra Geography from the topic forest. Next question, between which of the following longitudes is India located? Your right answer is 68 degrees 7 minutes to 97 degrees 25 minutes east. For coordination and management, Indian railways have been divided into how many divisions? 12, 16, 8 or 10? Your right answer is 16. I have already discussed this, and if they ask you South Central Railway का headquarter कहाँ पे है? So it is at Sikandarabad. I hope you remember the trick. South Central Railway. Only add C. So it becomes Sikandarabad. Okay. With this, we've completed geography, history and science. Now we'll be starting with eco. Which objective was given top priority in the 9th 5-year plan? Socialistic pattern of society, self-reliance, growth with social justice and equality, regional balance. Your right answer is growth with social justice and equality. If they ask you the duration of the 9th 5-year plan, it is from 1997 to 2002, and the top priority as we've already discussed. This is from the topic 5-year plans. Very important from economics perspective. Please study it in depth. In which 5-year plan period the resources of development sector had to be diverted to the defense sector? First 5-year plan, second 5-year plan, third 5-year plan or the fourth 5-year plan? Your right answer is third 5-year plan. And in the comment section, do let me know the duration of the third 5-year plan. Okay. Which of the following places does not have a nuclear power plant? Kundankulam, Kalpakam, Rawatbhatta or Neyveli? If we see, Kundankulam is located at Tamil Nadu. Okay, this is a nuclear power plant. Kalpakam again located at Tamil Nadu. Rawatbhatta is located at Rajasthan. But Neyveli, ये जगह पे कोई nuclear power plant नहीं है. So right answer is Neyveli. Which is the most urbanized state in percentage of population as per the 2011 census? Goa, Mizoram, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. Answer is Goa. Easily आप इसको identify कर सकते हैं. Which is the most urbanized state? Again a question on geography. Here they have given you the river and they've asked you the source. Okay, so Godavari originates at Trambakeshwar in Nashik. So Godavari is 2. Bhima originates at Bhima Shankar. 4. Krishna originates at Mahabaleshwar. And Purna originates at Gavilghat. Where do you find 2413? 2413 here. So your right answer is 2. Here I have just made the notes out of it. So please study this as well. See here also, if you see in Maharashtra Geography, what can I explain you over here? Where does Godavari originate? What can I explain you? You have to learn it. That is why I say 70% of your portion is rote learning. You have to rote learn. You don't have any other option. वो essential है आपके लिए. Alright. Which region of Maharashtra receives rainfall from both the branches of northwest monsoons? Marathwada, Konkan, Khandesh or Vidarbha? Your right answer is Vidarbha. Next one, which of the following ores is not an iron ore? Hematite, limonite, lignite, magnetite. Firstly, if we see the ores of iron, they are hematite, magnetite, limonite and siderite. Lignite ये कोई आयरन ओर नहीं है, ये कोल का एक टाइप है. Please keep this in your mind. From here we'll be starting with polity. What is the tenure of the governor? 5 years during the pleasure of the president, as per the desire of the governor, as per the desire of chief minister. Here your answer is A and B. As per the desire of the governor, no. As per the desire of the chief minister, we know. It is 5 years or during the pleasure and during the pleasure of the president. If we study governor, that is the state executive in depth, it is from article 153 to 167, part 6. This is a very important point. ये हमेशा पूछते हैं. Who appoints the governor? The governor is appointed by the president, and the tenure 5 years and during the pleasure of the president. Current affair के perspective ये बहुत important है. This was asked in ASO Pre recently. The current governor of Maharashtra is Ramesh Bais. He is the 23rd governor. Birthplace कहाँ पे है? मध्य प्रदेश. And he's been the governor of Jharkhand as well. This is from the topic of governor. You have to study governor in depth. When were the 10 fundamental duties added to the Indian Constitution? 1969, 1951, 1975 or 1976? Your right answer is 1976. If we see the article of fundamental duties, it is article 51A, and it was added by the recommendation of Swaran Singh committee. Total अभी कितने हैं? अभी है total 11 fundamental duties. Next one, which day is celebrated as Human Rights Day in the world? 2nd October, 15th March, 15th August or 10th December? Your right answer is 10th December. And if we see 15th March is observed as World Consumer Rights Day. Please learn this as well. ये भी पूछा जा सकता है पेपर में. 2nd October, Gandhi Jayanti. 15th August is celebrated as Independence Day. When did the Parliament pass the Indian Citizenship Act? Please note repeated question. 1950, 52, 55, 58. Your right answer is 1955. Next one, which amendment gave Panchayat a constitutional status? Panchayat and not municipality. 72nd, 73rd, 74th, 75th. अगर पंचायत बोला है तो 73rd, म्युनिसिपैलिटी होता तो 74th. Okay? Which words were added to the preamble to the Constitution of India last? Direct question. See, the words of socialist, secular and integrity, A, B, J, were added to the preamble last by the 42nd amendment. ये amendment का number भी important है. Okay? This is from the topic preamble. The next question, who appoints the High Court judges? Again a very important question. बहुत confusing है इसलिए हमेशा ये repeat होता है. Option 1, Prime Minister, Governor, President, Chief Justice. Usually what do students think? High Court है, state के है ना वो, तो appointment governor करेंगे. This is the logic, but this is wrong. If you say High Court judge or Supreme Court judge, appointing authority president ही है, does not go to governor. Okay, please keep this in your mind. The article is from 214 to 231, part 6, and high courts have been established by the Indian High Courts Act of 1861. Total in India, how many high courts are there? You've got 25, appointed by president If we see, in 1862, 3 courts were established: Calcutta, Bombay and Madras. And the 4th High Court was established at Allahabad in 1866. Please note, this has been asked once कि 4th court कौन सा है? So it is Allahabad. And Delhi is the only UT with separate High Court. And if you see, contempt of court has not been mentioned in the constitution. Please note, ये भी पूछा है. This is from Indian High Court. The governor of state is dash, elected by the state legislature, appointed by the president, nominated by the prime minister, none of these. We just studied it, appointed by the president. Next one, in which part are the directive principles of state included in the Indian Constitution? 3rd part, 1st part, 4th part, 2nd part. Okay, so firstly, DPSP is included in the 4th part. If we study the parts, 1st part में you got union territories, 2nd part you got citizenship, 3rd part you got fundamental rights, and 4th part you got DPSP. Please keep the parts as well in your mind. Next question, which of the following elections is not conducted by the Election Commission of India? Lok Sabha elections, Rajya Sabha elections, President's election. All of these elections are conducted by the Election Commission, but local self-government, जो आपके election of panchayats and municipalities है, that is not done by Election Commission, it is done by State Election Commission. Okay, this question was repeated recently. I don't remember vividly, it is 21, 22 or 23. ये तीनों में ही repeat हुआ है. Check it. So this is why I tell you, from 2011 to 2023 you need to have an excellent grasp over your PYQs. Command आपका इस पे बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए. Only 5 years analysis does not suffice the need. Alright, if we study Election Commission in depth, so it comes in part 15 article 324. And who appoints the Chief Election Commissioner and the members appointed by the President. Tenure मतलब कितने लंबे रहेंगे, determined by the President again. And if we see Election Commission of India किसके elections करवाते? President के, Vice President के. And this is what I was telling you, State Election Commission very important. ये कराते हैं आपके पंचायत and municipalities के election. Okay, please keep this in your mind. 4 mark करके रखो, बहुत important है. From current affair perspective, this is something which you must know. Who was the first election commissioner? It was Sukumar Sen. The first female chief election commissioner was V.S. Ramadevi. 24th कौन थे? सुशील चंद्र. And currently कौन है? Very important. Current one, 25th rank, and it is Rajiv Kumar. You have to keep this in your mind. Recently this was asked in one paper. Okay. Next one, who appoints the Advocate General of the state? Chief Minister, President, Governor, Prime Minister. Your right answer is Governor. Governor appoints the Advocate General. What is the article of the Advocate General? It is Article 165. Appointment, Governor, तो resignation भी उन्हीं को देना पड़ेगा, so it goes to the Governor. These are certain things which you must keep in your mind. He is entitled to appear before any court of law within the state, and he has the right to speak and take part in proceedings of the house. But ये but के बाद वाला बहुत important. Without a right to vote, he can't vote. And if we see who is the current Advocate General of Maharashtra, it is Birendra Saraf. Next one, how many states are involved in the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor project? 5, 6, 7 or 8. Your right answer is 6 states. So the DMIC passes through 6 states. We just studied. What are the names of the states you have to keep in your mind? Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra. Here you can see, right? From Maharashtra to Gujarat to Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh Haryana, Uttar Pradesh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is how it comes to 6 states. And what is the aim? Why is this DMIC being built? So the aim is to develop industrial zones in the states which will in turn cause economic development. और कितना लंबा है ये? It is 1504 kilometer long. With this, we've completed ASO Pre-analysis of 2012. Let's see an overview of it. In science, we saw questions on diseases, acid-basis salts, micronutrient, lungs, on studies, right? Study of bird. Ornithology, isotopic question tha, alloy, fossil fuel and scattering of light. In history, we saw questions on Mahatma Phule, Pandita Ramabai, Simon Commission, Cripps Mission, Modiman Committee, Individual Satyagraha, Agarkar, Maharshi Karve, Swami Dayanand Saraswati, Pratna Samaj, Muslim League, Champaran Satyagraha, Gadar Party and Dr. Ambedkar. In geography, there were questions on census, power plants, nuclear power plant to be precise, evergreen forest, Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, jab dekha, it passes through 6 states, sanctuaries, rivers and their origin. From polity, we saw Advocate General, Governor पे 2 question थे, Fundamental Duties, Preamble, Election Commission, DPSP and High Court Judge का appointment कौन करते. In economics, only 2 questions were asked on 5-year plans. So the topics which have been mentioned over here, you have to study them in depth. Okay, first thing is this. Second thing is, here 2 questions are asked doesn't mean in your next prelims only 2 questions will be asked. No, that is not how it works. Alright, so this is the overview of your ASO, and the PDF of this lecture will be available on our Telegram channel, or you can message us on WhatsApp, and it is for free of cost. We will give it to you. I hope you have liked the lecture, and I'll see you all in the next one. Jai Hind.